Good news. Ted and Marissa have agreed to work a double shift, so we are covered up here. You don't have to pull anyone from 9. Nurse Spencer?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was a little distracted. What did you say?
The 10th floor is fully staffed, so you won't have to transfer any personnel.
Oh, great. Thank you, Nurse Johnson.
You're welcome. Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we're having a little family crisis.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, well, it'll work itself out, and everything will be all right.
You don't really sound all that convinced.
Yeah, well, Lucas has enough to worry about, and he just shouldn't be focused on me right now.
And why would Lucas have any cause to be concerned about you?
Because I've just been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes.
Kim?
I've just spent the last hour or so staring at this pamphlet, wondering how I could let this happen. With all of the patients that I've dealt with, how could I not see this in myself? And now, I have to rethink just about everything.
I'm going to need you to come with me.
Where are we going?
Someplace private. Now, we could do this as friends or colleagues or medical professionals. But you and I are going to talk.
Look, I had it in my...
Type 2 diabetes is serious. You need to be proactive about treating it and monitoring yourself.
I understand. And I appreciate your concern.
Let me finish. Now, I realize that you're a nurse, and as such, you are accustomed to being strong and resilient, and above all, able to cope. Diabetes doesn't have to change that.
Well, that's easy to say, but when it comes to actually living it...
Well, living with type 2 diabetes is challenging. I should know. I have it. Really?
Epiphany. I had no idea.
No reason you should. I choose to keep my medical information private.
But you chose to tell me.
Because I know what you're facing and how it knocks you for a loop. I was diagnosed in 2016. And honestly, managing my diabetes has been a little rough sometimes. But I'm on top of it, and it doesn't define me.
You've done a wonderful job managing it.
Not always. I followed the guidelines, took my medication, monitored my glucose levels. But if you're a diabetic, you have a diabetic heart, meaning that you have a much greater risk of dying from a heart attack or stroke. And that could happen even if your A1C is under control.
Have you experienced any cardiovascular issues?
About a year after I was diagnosed with type 2, I suffered a heart attack.